Good morning. It is October 25th, and today we're in Psalm 95, and this is a joyous song. It is one that we used to sing quite often in the 90s here in America. A lot of choruses and hymns have been taken from the words of the beginning of this psalm, and so I thought I'd read it. Some of you will be familiar with those songs and remember them, and they'll come to your mind. Others of you might not remember them at all, maybe completely unfamiliar. That's okay. I'm not sure. I guess I was thinking this morning, I'm not sure why some of these songs go out of fashion, especially if they're timeless, connected to Psalm 95. Maybe it has to do with style and music. I don't know. But when I read it this morning, I couldn't help but bring up memories of singing these things when I was in junior high, high school, college. These were songs that were common. So let me read for you Psalm 95, beginning in verse 1. Come and let us sing for joy to the Lord. Let us shout aloud to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and song. For the Lord is the great God, the great King above all gods. In his hands are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. The sea is his, for he made it, and his hands form the dry land. Come, let us bow down and worship. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, the flock under his care. So wonderful reminders of God's loving care for us, and the reasons that we can come before him with thanksgiving and with praise is because he is in control of all things. The mountain peaks belong to him. Everything is in his hands. The dry land, it says here as well, that he is seated above all gods as if there were any other gods. But he is able to take care of us because he is in charge of all things. And it's a tremendous reminder. And one of the things about praise and thanksgiving is it takes our minds off of our current circumstances and lets us to see above and beyond them, to have some perspective then on how we are actually doing in the world and what God is doing in the world and what we can hope for in the future. And that helps us to endure the things of the present and to think about what God has in store for us beyond this life. So all of that, I think, brings perspective to the small things that tend to derail us in this life. Now, when I say small things, I realize that there are significant kinds of suffering that we go through, but all of them pale in comparison to God and what he is doing for eternity. So we can take some comfort in that and understand that everything that we experience in this life is temporary, but there will be a day when we will be in his presence. And so that lets us live with hope and thanksgiving and patience in this time that we are living in now.